a tiny mammal that can rot your flesh, and a marine mammal that will either ram you to death or drown you. But first, here's an odd creature that can give excruciating pain just by picking it up. Number 10. The duck-billed platypus. The platypus looks like a strange animal hybrid with the beak of a duck, the legs of an otter, and the tail of a beaver. Calling them adorable is a bit of a stretch, but some people find them oddly cute. But just because they're a little peculiar doesn't mean you should let your guard down. They are more dangerous than they appear to be. The male platypus has a spur on its hind foot that contains venom lethal enough to kill a dog. This makes them one of the few venomous mammals on the planet. Okay, so their venom might not be lethal to us, but it still causes severe, excruciating pain. And unlike the venom of other venomous creatures like snakes, little is known about platypus venom and the cocktail of toxins it's made up of, thus making treating envenomation symptoms difficult to treat, especially the pain it causes. Which is a big deal because the best painkillers, even morphine itself, doesn't help to ease the pain caused by the duck-billed platypus. Number 9. The hooded pituhui. The hooded pituhui is one of 3 pituhui species, and is a small bird with a powerful beak, dark red eyes, and black and red feathers, making it look colorful and cute. All pituhuis are deadly though, because they have a toxin in their skin and feathers called batrachotoxin, a neurotoxic alkaloid which they get from the malarid beetles they eat. If that toxin sounds familiar to you, that's because it's the same toxin as that of the poison dart frog in South America, which is, gram for gram, one of the most toxic natural substances discovered by science. This makes the pituhui one of the deadliest birds on the planet. The hooded pituhui is the deadliest of the 3 species, and while its toxin normally has a burning, tingling, painful sensation on humans that touch the bird, high enough doses can paralyze you, give you a heart attack, or even kill you. If touching this bird can already cause problems, better not even attempt to eat it. In fact, even wild animals avoid preying on the hooded pituhui. They are also parasite-free, as they instantly die as soon as they set foot on the bird's feathers. Number 8. The slow loris. With their bright, saucer-sized eyes, button noses, and plump, fuzzy bodies, slow lorises resemble adorable, living stuffed animals. But their innocuous looks hide a deceivingly dangerous animal. They pack vicious bites loaded with flesh-rotting venom. Slow lorises raise their arms overhead, both as a defensive posture and to gain quick licking access to oil glands near their armpits. And it's in these glands where the flesh-destroying venom is produced. Another thing that's surprising is how slow lorises use this venom. Previously, it was thought that these animals developed venom as a means for self-defense, but a study conducted by Professor Anna Nakaris showed that lorises actually use their flesh-rotting venom on each other. Between 2012 and 2020, Anna's team tracked 82 individual slow lorises via radio collars, which revealed that both males and females are intensely territorial. In fact, 30% of all females and almost 60% of males studied showed at least one venomous bite wound, and 20% of all slow lorises captured showed evidence of fighting within their species. Not so cute now, are they? Also, they're the only venomous primate. That's pretty cool. Number 7. The poison dart frog. Poison dart frogs are among the most colorful creatures on Earth. They live in tropical forests of Central and South America. There are 100 different types of poison dart frogs in total. Depending on the habitats, they are found in different colors including blue, green, black, red, yellow, or gold. Their striking coloration isn't only for eye candy though. They serve a much higher purpose. They are actually a warning for predators that they are poisonous. The level of poison varies on different species of poison dart frog, with the most deadly being the golden poison dart frog. They have enough poison to kill a number of adult men. Their poison is so potent that the tribal people of Panama and Colombia use the strong poison of poison dart frogs at the tip of their arrows for hunting. The poison's potency is also the reason that they have only one natural predator. Limidophis epinephrylus is a special species of snake which is resistant to the poison dart frog's poison. Number 6. The raccoon. This cute little furball inhabits most wooded areas across North America. Raccoons are known for their beautiful, dense gray fur and dark facial mask, which gives them a jovial yet mischievous look. Although primarily nocturnal, you'll pretty much see them scurrying about looking for food any time of day. And you won't even have to venture into wooded areas to see one of these critters. Raccoons are extremely adaptable and will bravely venture into urban areas if it means access to an easy meal. Raccoons invading garbage cans and dumpsters is a fairly common sight, and when you do see them, be careful not to get too close. They're known carriers of roundworms and worse, rabies. And although they don't usually attack humans unprovoked, there have been instances of them doing so. Not only that, they also do a lot of property damage. They're very curious creatures and they search everywhere to find food, which often leads to destroyed gardens. They may also attack your pets. Number 5. The leopard seal. If you don't think leopard seals are cute, then there's something wrong with you. These charming little marine mammals look so harmless, you'd be lured into a false sense of safety. It's probably because they seem to have a permanent smile plastered on their faces. But behind that smile lies an insatiable thirst for blood. And it seems all other animals who share their habitats with the leopard seal only know that fact way too well. They have only one natural predator, the killer whale. And when the killer whales are not around, leopard seals are on top of the food chain. They mostly go for penguins, which are plentiful, but they will take a bite out of anything that moves, including humans. In fact, in 2003, a marine biologist working with the British Antarctic Survey drowned after being dragged nearly 200 feet underwater by a leopard seal. It's unclear whether the leopard seal intended to kill the biologist, but the event is a sobering reminder that these animals should be treated with utmost caution. Number 4. The koala. Koalas easily win over adults and children's hearts with one look. They're not even bears either, but are marsupials. Don't be fooled though, because this cuddly marsupial can do you harm in a number of ways. In recent years, the koala population of Australia has been ravaged by a particularly contagious strain of chlamydia, a disease that is often fatal to them. Thing is, koalas can transmit chlamydia to any humans that come into contact with their urine, and it's not unheard of that koalas will urinate directly onto people, meaning there are about 40,000 koalas roaming the bush in Western Australia who can potentially give people the disease just by peeing. They're also extremely aggressive, especially when on the defensive. In 2006, a group of 4 people broke into a zoo in Australia with the intention of stealing a koala and selling it for drugs. When they broke into the koala pen, however, they found it was too vicious to steal. They left the koala enclosure with many scratches and even deep lacerations. Undaunted, the thieves set out to kidnap a less aggressive animal, a 90-pound crocodile. Even though they had to drag it over a security fence, that was still easier than successfully nabbing a koala. Number 3. The mute swan. Swans are beautiful, graceful creatures that look like they could do no harm. Not mute swans, though. They're quiet but fierce, and males are extremely territorial during the breeding season. They are so prone to attacking that they're considered to be one of the most dangerous birds in the world. Some of their attacks even prove fatal. In 2012, a man drowned after being attacked by a swan, which knocked him out of his kayak and stopped him swimming to shore. In a separate incident, a woman and her grandchild were forced to hide behind boats when a mute swan suddenly attacked them while jet skiing. These birds are one of the largest waterfowl in North America and Europe, weighing up to 28 pounds and with a wingspan of up to 8 feet. They are also among the heaviest flying birds in the UK. It's been said that a slap from one of these birds' massive wings is enough to break human bone. Although that claim hasn't yet been adequately confirmed, I definitely hate to be the person that finds out. Number 2. The chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are very cute and intelligent. After all, they share 95 to 98% the same DNA as humans. They are, in fact, smart enough to learn how to use tools, learn words, and other communication skills. But despite being so intelligent, or maybe because of it, they are very dangerous animals. An adult chimpanzee has almost 5 times the strength of an adult human. Pound for pound, their muscles are much stronger. You wouldn't be able to hold one down, even if you wanted to. They are extremely aggressive and unpredictable, lashing out at the most unexpected of times. They have a very nasty bite, and with those large teeth, you can be sure that any bite injury left by an angry chimp can be pretty nasty. In fact, they have been known to bite off fingers of people who stupidly reach into chimp cages at zoos. This aggressiveness, however, serves them well in the wild, where they fight each other for food or the right to mate.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete.